NHL's over, so we are left with the MLB and WNBA, but I have three crazy good, really good player prop bets for today on Underdog Fantasy. So Underdog Fantasy has been one of my most profitable sports books in 2023. You can see I use the very popular verified bet tracker called Pickit. So Pickit, basically you sync your sportsbook accounts. It tells you your profit and loss. So you can follow all my plays on Pickit. You can look at my Pickit profile, every bet, I've ever placed. I'll include a link below to my Pickit profile, but regardless, let's get into these bets on Underdog. So my first play is in the WNBA. I'm on Satu over 20.5 points on Underdog Fantasy. She's gone over 20.5 points, 5 out of 9 games this season. And look at the value on this play. Really good, right? Underdog Fantasy is way too low. All these sports books, they want to set lines independently. So as a sharp bettor, right, we're hunting through the market, looking for an edge, looking for an inefficiency. So what you're going to see is Underdog, they have her line at 20.5 points. Prize Picks, Parlay Play, and Bet365 have her line even higher at 21.5. FanDuel has her line even higher than that at 22.5. So all of these other sportsbooks are data points telling you, hey, Underdog Fantasy is way too low with their line at 20.5. So we want to take the over, and that's the first pick that I went with. So that first play I gave out was from the OddsJam Sportsbook screen. I really like this tool, and I really like it because it cuts the BS out of sports betting, right? It literally just shows you where books are posting their lines, and you can hunt around the market, any market you want to look at, MLB, player strikeouts, any sport, whatever, and you can hunt for value, right? You can see discrepancies in where books are setting the lines. So actually, this play on Prize Picks seems a little good, right? You can see a pretty big discrepancy here. For Jose Barrios, Prize Picks has his line at 17. All the other books are at 17.5. So that would be an example of a good discrepancy on Prize Picks. So basically, the way I use this tool is I just pull up different markets. I treat it like a Bloomberg terminal, and I kind of sift through the data and I look for discrepancies, look for value in the market. If you don't like my first pick, another play you could go with is Natasha Howard, okay? You could take her over 23.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. I don't like playing two players from the same team to go over. It doesn't really make sense, right? Like, it doesn't really make sense to take, Jokic and Murray over in points, and it's the same thing here. So I laid off. I didn't play this, but Natasha Howard over 23.5 PRAs is another decent play you could go with for today in the WNBA. So my next actual pick, so this is my second actual pick, is going to be Jordan Canada, under 24.5 PRAs. You can see Prize Picks, Parlay Play. They're both data points, right? Both of them are telling you, hey, her line should be lower. So I took her under, and that is the second bet that I went with on Underdog. So I got one more play on Underdog, but as a brief little intro to how this platform works, it's pretty simple, right? Any 3-leg parlay you create, you're going to get a 6x payout, right? Betting 100 to win 600. It doesn't matter if I switch this to an under, if I remove this pick and replace it with another golf pick, right? On Underdog Fantasy, any 3-pick entry, you're getting a 6x payout. So basically, if you go through the math behind Underdog, what you're going to see is on this platform, you have to win your player props, right? Just like Brendan Donovan, over 1.5 bases. You got to win these prop bets 55% of the time or more to be profitable, right? So as an example, if you can win 60% of your plays, right? If you can win your prop bet 60% of the time, only losing 40%, pretty good, right? Winning 60, losing 40, your ROI is going to be, 30%. But let's say you only have a small advantage. You have an advantage. You can win 52% of your picks, lose only 48%, but you're going to get crushed. Your ROI on Underdog is going to be negative 16%, right? And that's, again, because you have to win your prop bets 55% of the time. So what I ended up going with is from the Fantasy Optimizer on OddsJam. So you can use this betting tool for, Prize Picks. Underdog Fantasy, again, like you never know which platform is going to have the most value, the most profitable bets on a given day. I've been finding a lot of value and profitable bets on Jock Market recently, which is a new platform kind of like Underdog. But you're going to see there's a really good bet on Underdog Fantasy, and it's Spencer Strider under 9 strikeouts, right? So what this tool does, this Fantasy Optimizer, is it literally just uses sportsbook odds to tell you the win probability for your bet. And again, on Underdog, any play winning above 55% of the time is going to be profitable. So 51%, red, right? That's not good enough. You're going to lose money if you're playing picks in red, right? You only want to play these plays in green because they're profitable and winning above 55% of the time. So Strider under 9 strikeouts, that's my final play. So I have a couple WNBA picks, an MLB pick, and most importantly, let's make some money.